Friends, in every airplane there is a box called black box which records every conversation between pilots even if gets crashed, but this box remains in its original condition. But in this video we are going to talk about last words of pilots before plane crash. Japan Airline 123. Friends, this the second biggest incident in aviation history. This incident took place on August 12, 1985. This aircraft was traveling from Tokyo to Osaka in Japan. But after only 12 minutes of flight, this aircraft collided in the mountains. 524 people were on board and only 4 people were able to survive. Before the crash, the pilots of this aircraft realized that it was very difficult for them to survive. The pilots were repeatedly saying power. One pilot said that I am trying. Then he said that the engine of the aircraft will stop. Friends, these were his last words. 7 years ago, there was a repairing fault in this aircraft. And because of this fault, this aircraft was destroyed. Atlantic Southeast Airlines Flight 529. Friends, on August 21, 1995, this aircraft was traveling from America to Gulfport with 29 people. When this aircraft reached an altitude of 18,100 feet, the passengers suddenly heard an explosion. Actually, the left engine of the aircraft had stopped. Actually, the aircraft can fly with one engine. But this aircraft suddenly started going down. Friends, the pilots realized that they did not have much time. They started looking for a place where this aircraft could be dropped. They saw a very open field, and the pilots dropped this aircraft in this field with great skill. All the passengers survived. But then an oxygen bottle leaked into this aircraft, and this aircraft caught fire. Friends, this fire killed 9 people. Before the aircraft landed, the captain of this aircraft said, "Tell my wife Amy that I love her." Friends, he did not know that he would survive. Fortunately, both the pilots of this aircraft survived. Atlas air crash. Friends, this unfortunate incident happened with a cargo plane. On February 23, 2019, this aircraft crashed in the sea in Texas, USA. 3 people were on board this aircraft, and these 3 people were pilots. Friends, the weather was bad that day. Suddenly, the speed of this aircraft began to decrease. The pilots realized that the aircraft was going down. Before the pilots could understand anything, this aircraft crashed. Many people around had seen the aircraft falling. The last words of a pilot were, "Oh God, my soul is coming to you." These pilots understood that these were the last moments of their lives. Korean Airlines Flight 801. Friends, on August 6, 1997, this unfortunate aircraft was going from South Korea to Guam. A total of 254 people were on board the aircraft. The entire journey of this aircraft was very peaceful. There was a little turbulence in the aircraft, but it was not a serious thing. But the problem happened when this aircraft was about to land. At that time, it was raining heavily in Guam. And because of the noise, the pilots could not see anything. The pilots tried to get off the aircraft. But this aircraft landed in a jungle far away from the runway and crashed. In this incident, 239 people were killed and 25 people survived. These people said that this incident happened so soon that the passengers did not even have time to scream. The strange thing is that in this incident, instead of pilots, the words of the air traffic controller on the ground became famous. He was in contact with the pilots of the aircraft at the time of the incident. When he did not hear the sound of the pilots, he said in grief, "Well, he must have crashed then." And finally, let's talk about a very strange story that shook the world. This strange story is about the Germanwings Flight 9525. On March 24, 2015, this aircraft was flying from Spain to Germany. 150 people were on board in this aircraft. One of the pilots of this aircraft was Andreas Lobitz. This man was from Germany. Friends, when this aircraft was flying at an altitude of 38,000 feet, some unbelievable things happened in the aircraft. This aircraft suddenly started going down rapidly. But the problem was not in this aircraft. The pilot of the aircraft, Andreas Lobitz, had locked the door of his cockpit. After this, he deliberately started taking the aircraft down. Friends, this man wanted to commit suicide. Outside the cockpit, his other pilot kept knocking on the door again and again. This pilot was screaming to open the door, but Andreas did not open the door. And in just a few minutes, this aircraft fell into the mountains and was destroyed. Friends, in this aircraft, the last words of the pilot who was trying to open the door were heard. These words were, "Open the damn door." All 150 people on board were killed. Later, it was also revealed that Andreas had mental problems. And this man had tried to commit suicide many times. If you liked the video, then do like the video. To watch such interesting videos, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon, so that you can keep getting notifications of the videos of this channel.